So we've had about 8 circumstances that have come up with sexual assault in the last 3 weeks. So definitely the city and a lot of women, especially as they're traveling around, stand by. We're talking about 8 circumstances, but we're receiving about over 4,000 calls when it comes to what they're seeing at the Sexual Assault Support Center. Joining us, their Public Education Coordinator, Yami Masosa. Great to have you on the show. You know, it is something that right now is in the media here in our city with everyone on guard. But when I asked you about the calls, to say that there are over 4,000 that are coming in over a year, this is something that the numbers that we might not have kind of made the connection with.
Absolutely. I mean, sexual assault is something that occurs extremely often, and it's generally done by someone that people know. So, you know, what's been happening in the city is actually on the lower percentage of what happens, or percentage of sexual assaults that happen. Usually it's someone that you trust, someone that you love, someone that you're willing to let into your home that will commit this, you know, horrendous crime against you.
This is something that's difficult. I mean, I can't possibly imagine the circumstances, and yet there is an outreach program, and you know, if they have the courage and want to make that call, and that's really where the center comes into play.
Absolutely. So we offer a 24-hour crisis line as well as individual counseling. We have group support, advocacy and accompaniment. So if a woman wanted to go to the hospital, for example, to get a rape kit done, we have support workers that would be able to assist with that. So there's a number of outreach and services that we provide.
Is the peer support, there's something with the peer support, because often that you're dealing with women or who have been through this experience, that there really is the connection there with what the women are doing when they're making the calls.
Absolutely. So SASC is unique because we provide a peer support model, which means that often we have similar experiences. So you'll often hear at SASC that we are the women that call the lines. So we're survivor directed, survivor run. So because generally someone that, you know, has experienced sexual assault may be able to provide support around that. You know, just being able to share that experience and empower each other.
With those 4,000 calls, is it difficult with each time that you pick up the line that you know there's going to be a different story, and that it might not always be something that recently happened, but they'll come in so many different stages?
I definitely think that, you know, there's no way to gauge what you're going to get on the call, but really validating, you know, the experiences of the woman on the other line, because generally you may be the first person that she's ever told, and so that may be very scary for her. So just validating her and letting her know that you're here to support her in any which way that you can.
We are trying to show our support, especially throughout the course of this month. Well, we want to be able to show it year-round, but right now this month is Sexual Assault Awareness Month.
Yes,
so
it is.
What projects are underway over the course of the next couple of weeks?
Well, tomorrow, the Sexual Assault Support Center is going to be having an Strength and Solidarity event at the Public Service Alliance on Gilmore at 6 o'clock until 9. And so we'll be celebrating survivors and support workers who often get left on the margins because we're so busy, you know, wanting to support and help people that we forget to, you know, celebrate all the great work that we do. Also on May 27th, the Clothesline Project will be happening, in which that will be happening at Minto Park, and that will start at 11 o'clock. And generally what happens for the Clothesline Project is, you know, we set up a bunch of t-shirts and people are able to voice their experiences of violence and just air out their dirty laundry and let people know that they want the violence to stop. I
think it's a very moving event that a lot of people, you know, anticipate.
Absolutely.
And know that it's coming every year around that time. So that's going to be happening on May 27th. And there's the Strength and Solidarity event that's happening tomorrow, and that's on Gilmore. Where exactly?
The Public Service Alliance.
The Public Service Alliance, and that's happening from 6:30 until 9 tomorrow. They are receiving over 4,000 calls here in our community. So while it is right now in the mainstream media, there are tons of other things that are happening. The Sexual Assault Support Center, the information was listed there, and of course they do have a crisis line, 234-2266. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Best of luck with the work that you're doing over the course of this month and the work that you do every day.
Thank you.